Hello everyone, welcome back to Echo. This is how we become real woke. This is a channel where we unlearn, where we relearn, and also where we learn so that we can decrease struggle in our lives so we can affect instead of being affected. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about energy harvesting. I don't know how much you guys know about that topic, but with the full moon on the 25th, 24th, 25th March, and the lunar eclipse, and we are heading to the 8th of April with the solar eclipse. So I don't know how much you guys know and understand about the energies of the full moon and the energies around eclipses. Okay, I saw on social media quite a lot of people are feeling frustrated. A lot of people are feeling down, are feeling depressed and sad, and they don't know what is happening. Part of the reason why you are feeling like that is the fact that we are experiencing the full moon and the lunar eclipse hangover, and we are heading into the solar eclipse. So there's a lot of cosmic energies that are sort of like moving in and out of our atmosphere, and also affecting our bodies, our emotions, our spirituality, our mental capacity, and all of that. Even our physical bodies are also affected. People are saying they are feeling fatigued and all of that. I'm quite energized, and I had such a hectic week. In South Africa, we were celebrating Human Rights Day on the 21st of March. So I'm a community worker, so there was a lot that I was involved in for about 4 days straight. And I closed with a 6-kilometer walk. We the people walk. That's what the walk was called. But anyway, that's besides the point. So like I said, we are talking about energy harvesting. So I will explain in this video what energy harvesting is and why it is so important for us to be aware the type of energies that we are putting out, or the frequencies that we are vibrating in. Okay, so before we get into today's video, as per ritual of this newly launched YouTube channel, I welcome all the old viewers and the subscribers back, and everyone who is new on this channel. I welcome you. If any of the content resonates with you, feel free to subscribe and feel free to like, because the more you like the videos, the more other people are also able to see them and hear the message that we are sharing in this channel. Okay, so welcome everybody. Like I said, this is our home. It's not my home, it's our home. So you are welcome to engage. So without wasting any more time, let us get into today's topic. So what is energy harvesting? I wonder too. I'm joking, guys. Yeah, so from my understanding, hey, you are more than welcome to share what you understand by this concept of energy harvesting. Okay, so there's a book called Reality Transurfing. I can't remember who the author of the book is, but you are more than welcome to go to YouTube or to Google and search Reality Transurfing. Apparently the book was written in Russia. I did listen to the full audiobook. Yeah, that's why that topic of energy harvesting really intrigues me. It's because when I listened to the audiobook, I was introduced to the concept called what? Pendulum. So from what I know, a pendulum is, that necklace like thing with like a pendant that sometimes hypnotherapists use in their sessions. So that's what I know a pendulum to be. But in this book, they explain it differently. And remember, the book is written in Russian, so I don't know, maybe some of it is lost in translation when they were translating it into English. I don't know. But in the book, they explain a pendulum as sort of like an entity that that grows when there is negative energy. Okay, so I'll give you an example. I hope it will make sense. So when 2019 came and we were introduced to COVID, everyone entered this fear space. People were scared, people were afraid, you know, there was a whole lot of negative energy moving around globally. And so where the pendulum comes in is that it feeds off this negative energy, right? So the more people engage with this particular subject matter, whatever it may be the war in Palestine, it may be here in South Africa, there was that story of Dr. Nandipha and Thabo Bester, you know. So every time there's something in the news or something happens somewhere and we all put our focus into that thing, we actually increase the negative energy around that thing. All right? So it feeds and it grows from this negative energy. So every time there's a mess, something in the media, I always say to myself, I'm not participating because I don't want to contribute my energy into this pendulum so that it can be harvested. No, 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 no. So we also have buildings that harvest energy. Do you guys know about the richest square mile in Africa? Sandton City in Johannesburg, South Africa. So I've always wondered why. I've always felt uneasy when I'm in that place. Until I noticed something about the buildings. They have these things on top, right? And I've seen these similar things on top of churches and certain buildings in the city centers of certain states and cities around the world. Check this picture out and tell me what you think. It's a weird picture, hey? Yeah, I thought so too. So I've seen these types of like structures on top of buildings and churches, and upon further research and upon engaging with the work of Nikola Tesla, I actually realized that those things, those structures on top of the buildings are actually used to harvest energy. Now, I don't know why, what is the purpose of this harvesting of energy using buildings. I don't know. Maybe you guys have some information, please share. But I'm still currently doing my research. So as soon as I get more information, I will do another video. Okay. There are also certain spaces that are built in a particular way so that they harvest energy. So in the ancient days, our building structures were like this. They were circular. And from what I've read, square buildings increase positive ions, and positive ions actually are negative and negatively charged energy. Okay, so you will find that in a square house or a house with corners, it hardly gets clean. Like dust always gathers in the corners somehow, no matter how much you clean. Okay, and in spaces like that, people argue a lot. I don't know why, right? So this kind of building structure is more suitable for us to habitate in, because it has then the negative ions which are of a positive frequency, which are good for us, right? So I am very eager to learn more about energy harvesting, because I know that even the so-called Illuminatis, I don't like to call them that, guys, because the word Illuminati means the illuminated ones. And for me, it is us who echo that are illuminated, right? We are the true Illuminatis. So, whatever, anyway. So, any negative thought you are thinking about yourself or the next person or a particular situation, you are actually giving them your energy. You are feeding whatever agenda it is that they have. Okay, there's many theories out there about their agenda, and a lot of the times people like me are dismissed as conspiracy theorists. It's okay, I call myself a conspiracy theorist because of the type of things I talk about. So it's okay. If that's what you want to call me, that's fine. But for me, I'm journeying in truth. I'm exploring truth, the truth of life, the truth of creation, right? So every time we engage in things that are not good for us, we are feeding something. We are feeding a particular entity. So the question I have for you today is, are you happy to just give off your energy freely like that? Whether you are aware of it or not. If you are not aware, I'm letting you know now that any negative thing you are doing, you are actually feeding this negative energy entity. It is harvesting your energy. So I'm pleading again, as I've been pleading in previous episodes, let's go back to the heart. Let's go back to the frequency of love. If you have not watched any of the previous videos, please go back, watch, because the first sort of like 10 videos in this channel sort of lay foundation so that you can understand the later videos. So I speak a lot about frequencies, synchronicities, reality creation, manifestation, the current state of the world. So please do go back so that you can understand why I am always talking about this energy thing, these frequencies, these vibrations, because they are key to what we manifest in our lives. And with the eclipses and the full moon, if you are not in a calm energy, if you are not in your heart, in your grateful heart, you are going to end up spiraling out of control and manifesting things that are not ideal for your life right now. So I just felt like it was important that I share what I understand about the eclipses and the full moon, and also the energy harvesting, because every time, remember there was the video where I spoke about that the sin wave, which is from my book over here, Settling in One's Heart. If you are vibrating on the positive side of the grid, then you're on the right track, you are safe. But if you are vibrating on the lower side of the grid, woo, your highs are not going to be highs. So the energies of the eclipses and the full moon are definitely going to cause havoc in your life. So you have a choice right now, you know. It's that choice that I've been speaking about. Are you going to stay in the flesh, in the physical 3D realm, or are you going to ascend into the spiritual, the 5D realm, which some of us now have access to? It's a choice. And if you don't make the choice now, one of the videos I was watching, they were talking about that. If you don't make the choice now, it's like when two trains are in a platform in a station and they're leaving the station, right? So this is 3D, this is 5D. So the trains go, and if you don't make a choice soon enough, eventually the trains will be too far apart for you to even go back, and you'll be far gone into the loop, the negative life cycle. And I know none of us want to be stuck there. So let's make the choice now, guys. It's do or die. It's do or die. So on that note, we have come to the end of today's video. Please chew on the content. Let's engage. What are your thoughts on it? I look forward to seeing you again in the next video, and thank you for watching until the end. Don't forget to hit the notifications icon so that you can always be updated when we post new content. On that note, it is me, Empress Taloa, signing out of Echo. This is how we become real woke. Thank you.